Welcome back to the B. Jones Style channel. We're sitting here in my dining room. It's a Thursday afternoon. I've got the house to myself. Figured I would shoot a little video. We're gonna talk about skin and we're gonna do a little bit of a mini makeup tutorial. I'm going to do a skin update. If you guys are not interested in this, you can skip ahead. I will put the timestamp below if you just wanna watch the makeup tutorial. If you followed me for a while, you know that acne has been part of my life since I was basically 13 years old. I've struggled with acne on and off. The only time really my skin was clear, I did Accutane twice in my life and I would be clear for a little bit and then break out again. And then also when I was pregnant, both times I had clear skin as well. By the time my babies were about a year old, my skin would break out again. I'm so excited to tell you guys today that my skin has cleared up. This whole year it's been clearing up since about February, but in the last 2 to 3 months it's gotten significantly better, and I would say even in the last month it's clear, except for, you know, little hormonal breakouts around my period, which got one right now. I don't know if this is hopefully helpful for you. I'm gonna do my best to just explain what I've been doing. I'm not an expert, I'm just gonna share my experience. First, let's take a little look at what my skin has looked like in the past. You'll see here some photos of my skin in the past when it's been really bad or when it's kind of been like okay but not great. Also, here are some videos. You can even just see that my skin's pretty bad. So that's what I looked like before. This is what I look like now. You will notice that I do have a lot of pigmentation and scars on my face. I had a chemical peel that I did a few years ago that actually went wrong and I ended up with a viral infection on my face. You can see right here and also right here, some of that scar and pigmentation is from the chemical peel that went bad. And I still have scarring just left over from all the acne that I've had over the years, lots of red and just pigmented stuff on my skin. But I'm just so grateful. It feels really good to wake up and not have pain on my face. Now, I've shared before, I've shared current, and now let me just share a little bit of what I've been doing. And I'm not a doctor, so you might want to research anything that I say, but this has been my experience. Number one thing I think that's made a difference is what I eat, in particular dairy. This year in January, I just decided cutting it out, no more dairy, and I really stuck to it, and I would say my skin really started to improve. So no dairy. In terms of products that I used, I've tried all kinds of crazy stuff, and then I don't know, one day I was at a grocery store here locally called Sprouts. I don't know if you have that grocery store, but it's more of a, you know, natural foods grocery store, and I picked up this product called Alba Botanica, and they have a product line called Acne Dote. So I got their deep pore wash. I also got their deep clean astringent, their invisible treatment gel, and then they also have a little bit of a exfoliating scrub. I don't have that here right this second. I use that just to kind of do like some exfoliating on my skin. So it's nothing crazy. That's really all I use. And I saw like another little bit of improvement when I started using these products. I also started to get facials on a more regular basis with a local esthetician here. I will link her below, Jillian. She did some great work to my skin. Of course, we haven't been able to do it in the last few months, but I feel like just having someone treat my skin on a regular basis really made a difference as well. And then the last thing that I did, I was with a friend. She was just saying a lot of your acne might be related to your liver. Why don't you try a little bit of a liver detox? I picked up some milk thistle liver detox pills, and I saw even more improvement in my skin when I started using this. That is it. That's what I've been doing. So that is my skin update. Hopefully that is helpful for you. We are going to now do a little bit of a makeup tutorial. This has just kind of been my everyday, more summer skin look. First, I'm going to use my Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. I will link all of the products below. This product in general does a really good full coverage face. So if you don't like full coverage, you will not like this. But if you like your skin to have kind of a flawless finish, this is my favorite foundation that I've ever had, ever. I went ahead and moved it closer so that you guys can see everything a little bit better. Next up, I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury's under eye eraser, which is a pink creamy product, and I just put it right there under my eye socket to eliminate some of the blue under and the darkness under the eyes. And then I use Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Away Liquid Concealer under my eyes again, and I do a little bit more of the swoosh, and then I'm just going to blend it out with the blending sponge. I then picked up, just on a whim, this Wet n Wild contour stick, and I've been having a good time with it. So it's got the dual side, it's got the darker shade and the lighter illuminating shade, and so I just do like not a crazy contour, but a little bit. Forehead, I don't do my nose, I know you can do your nose, but I just do a little bit right here. Then I take the illuminating side, go under my eyes, also here up over by the eyebrows, on the tip of the nose, on the tip of the mouth. I do the blending. I start with blending the darker first and get that blended in. Fun part, the illuminating shade. That's my contour, so nothing very dramatic, but it does add a little definition onto my face, and I've been having fun with that. I get a lot of questions about how I do my eyebrows, and I'm so excited to show you this product that I love is WC Co Soap Brows, and so this is what I've been using for my brows. But first what I do is, this is from e.l.f. This is just their eyebrow pencil, and I just very simply run it through my eyebrows. This is like a light brown, and I just do a little bit of coloring it in. I feel like, especially with summer right now, I keep it pretty simple. I don't want to go crazy with the brows, but I do just some of the areas that are a little more patchy, I add some definition there. I had to grab the little coconut water that comes with the soap brows. Basically how it works is you spray a little product on to the soap, basically, and then run your spoolie brush over that to get it, you know, a little waxy, and then you just stroke it through your eyebrows. I like mine to be pretty thick and fluffy, not too much product. You don't want to go crazy with the soap brow product because it can just be too much. Putting it through your brows and then letting it sit, and then coming back and adding, you know, fluffing it a little bit more. I'm going to leave that as is. Go to my next step, which is Glossier's Cloud Paint in Dusk, which is my favorite cloud paint. I like this because it's liquid and it adds a little bit of dewiness to your skin without it feeling powdery. And I'm just gonna blend it in, and this dusk color is so pretty. It gives you like a flushed cheek. I might add a little bit up here on the temples. So that is basically my skin, my face, my brows. And I'm gonna just show you what I've been doing with my eyes, and this is just very simple. This is Star Gold from Charlotte Tilbury, and as you can see, I love it. It's just this beautiful coppery color, and I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of product and just almost, I like the idea of even haphazardly putting it on my eye and smoking it out with my finger. Very 70s to kind of bring it all the way up to the eyebrow, but it adds some beautiful just definition to your eye socket without going crazy. You can see my eye is not like raw. The key is not a ton of product on your finger. And just, again, like I said, there's really no rhyme or reason to how I put it on my eye. I just keep it really natural looking. And what I'll do is I'll go in with a fluffy brush to smoke it out a little bit. And so this just gives like a really nice glow. It has a 70s feel to it. I even drag it a little bit under my eyes, and probably extra product that's on my fluffy brush. So up to the eyebrow socket, under the eye a little bit, add some glamour. I'll just go back in with the sponge and just clean it up a little bit. So you can see it, I didn't go crazy, but it definitely added definition to my eye, and it feels more daytime. If it was nighttime, I would definitely put a lot more of that, and I might even just amp it up. Next, I'm gonna grab the nudes from Maybelline. This is my go-to palette. Then just take this very small little detail brush that I have. I take this darker shimmery color right here. I'm just gonna line very, again, I like to almost just not worry too much about it. Just kind of throw it on top of my eyes. So I just barely lined my eyes, but just enough so there's some definition. And then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of an angled fluffy brush to just smoke it out a little bit more. That's it. So there's not a ton happening to my eye, but this just feels like it pops a little bit. It's got some shimmery and some gold. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my brows. I'll rerun the spoolie brush through my eyebrow to just drag the brow back up a little bit more. And then if I do want to amp up the brow, I'm going to throw on just a little more color to the brows. NYX, their tinted brow mascara. Just add a little more color to my brows very gently. Just going to drag it through, especially there in the front, just to add a little more color, a little more definition. Then for some mascara, I've been using L'Oreal's Voluminous Carbon Black. Just brush it over the lashes. I've got my mascara on. That's almost it. Final step, lip liner and lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. They're lip cheat lip liners. The Duchess is the lip color. The lip liner, oh, is Pillow Talk. This is Pillow Talk, all about that liner. I overdraw just slightly just to add some volume to the lips, just a little bit. Then I'm now gonna put on the Duchess, this pink, just adds a little pop of pink. And that is it. That's my go-to summer makeup routine. I love doing makeup, even if I'm not leaving my house. I really just love to put it on. I feel like it's part of the getting dressed process for me. And in terms of the conversation we were having in the beginning of this video with my skin, this really feels unbelievable to me that I'm doing a makeup routine and I'm not starting with tons of acne all over my face. So if you have dealt with acne or you are dealing with it, maybe some of the things that I've been doing will help you. I hope it does. I would love to know in the comments below if you have dealt with acne, if there were things that you did that really helped you, because I know there's probably other people watching this video that would love to know any tips or tricks for your skin. That's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. Always play dress up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!